Do we have all of the attorneys here? No. Okay, do we have a motion to reconvene?
I move to reconvene.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, quick housekeeping. Is there a motion to approve the 2022 dates and times for
I move.
the schedule?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Jamie, I'll let you take it from here.
Okay, we'll try to make this quick because it's been a long process and there's so many issues here. Well, I guess our determination is that the argument from the appellant did not meet the burden of proof, and we recommend upholding of the orders on the 1212 property. We would like to let you guys know that it wasn't an easy decision to make. And oh, do we need to vote first? Sorry.
Was that a motion?
Let's vote.
Could you state the motion?
Yeah.
Second.
Sorry, for the record, what's the motion on the floor?
Oh, I thought I was just giving the determination. I'm sorry.
I think what we talked about was voting, and then we can discuss the reasoning behind the voting.
I apologize.
Josh's
That's fine.
situation.
We just need the motion.
Motion.
Can you state the full motion?
I move to uphold the ruling of the building official, or to, in other words, to deny the application of the appellant.
Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Blocher?
Aye.
Ms. Accurso?
Aye.
Mr. Tolchinsky?
Aye.
Okay. The motion passes. Mr. Tolchinsky, if you have to leave, now is an appropriate time.
I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone's time.
Is there any other discussion from the board members about the deliberations?
Yeah, and I don't want to draw it out because this has been long and involved, but I know that there's a lot of emotions with this and people have worked really hard on each side of this. As a group, quite honestly, the board would love to see the bell tower stay, which made it very difficult, but we still, in processing all the information that we were given, can't see that the burden was met to say that it was inappropriately applied or that there was any error in that process that's set forth in the Cincinnati Municipal Code. So for what it's worth. Luke, did you want to add something?
Yeah, and I think it's just a couple things. I think it's worth saying that in our deliberations, we did not, I think, using the standard of whether or not the decision of the chief building official was an unfair interpretation of the law or not based in fact. First, we took it as our charge to determine whether that is true as to the 1212 order, and that for purposes of analyzing the 1212 order, the question is, was a determination that the demolition of 1212 was necessary for the demolition of the bell tower? Was that 1212 demolition was necessary to accomplish the bell tower demolition? Was that decision by Mr. Dahlberg an unfair interpretation or not based in fact? And we didn't think that that was demonstrated, and really wasn't much of the focus of the discussion in any event. We spent a lot of time on the necessity of the bell tower and the determination about the necessity of the bell tower, but not around whether it was necessary to demolish 1212 to accomplish the bell tower demolition. And I think it's the reason we wanted to sort of discuss that is I think those are two different determinations by the chief building official. We don't think it was the question before us necessarily, but we also didn't determine that the determination on the bell tower was not based in fact, and was not an unfair interpretation, meaning we were not we didn't think we were in the position to overrule that decision by Mr. Dahlwer, but we would not have made that overruling if we were in that position. We think there may have been more. It's possible that there are good arguments about 1212 not being necessary, demolition of 1212 not being necessary to accomplish the bell tower demolition, but we don't think we were presented with enough evidence to have us make that determination. All of that is just to give you a little bit of a sense of the reasoning that will presumably also be in the opinion that comes out from the board that will be the basis of any appeals that you all make, or anything like that. Stepping aside from the legal analysis, I do think it's worth saying that it was the preference of the board that, as Jamie mentioned, that the bell tower not be demolished and that the bell tower be stabilized, and that there was a lot of discussion around the possibility of stabilization. And there's been a tremendous amount of work done to allow for the possibility of stabilization, and that it's outside the purview of our decision-making authority in this case, but it was our strong feeling universally that that would be a better outcome. But we didn't feel, based on the strict parameters of what our authority is to rule on, that we could rule that could overrule Mr. Dahlberg's decision on the 1212. So that's some color and context for our decision.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
Yes, motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Luke?
Thank you all for your
I said
support.
aye. Sorry.
You looked like you weren't ready to give up. You wanted
No.
All right, we are adjourned.
Thank you.